Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Cowboy 80.
It's Scannable on 3rd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Go.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Running with Scannable. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot cut. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tutin gets it from the gun. Free inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo.
What the?
He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Smith has the INT. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal, Kansas City.
From the red zone on first. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points.
Kansas City.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Set. Viking 18. Roll, roll, roll. Check, Panther.
They give right side. It's Scannaboo. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Scannaboo now from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
65. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first down.
First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterboard. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Offense to the line fast.
It's now 3rd and 9.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that gets him back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Big strike here to Williams. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs hold an 11-point advantage.
Touchdown.
Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs 21. Broncos 9. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jalen Smith getting there to make the stop.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And that makes it 3rd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the go.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the carry, this is Scatterbo. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70.
It's Scatterbo on 2nd down. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Pass play coming here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. Again, he's got room. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs go up by 19.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. From the pistol, we give to Scatterbo. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Going to Scatterbo here on the ground. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Back to the air, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. McCarthy to throw for it. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
18, right in. 18, run. 18, run. Check out.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 is the 49-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That one's cut along the left sideline. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. They are throwing it again. Throwing this for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chiefs.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Yet another grab for Williams. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Again, McCarthy to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Here's Scatterboo. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Scatterboo. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Anderson on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Offense up to the line fast. 4th down, pass coming. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
16. Mitch Wishnowsky set the kickoff.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
42, Broncos 16. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
Back to throw.
at the Chiefs 38.
Has a big strike to Addison. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards. That's another Broncos.
Going now on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd
Now
and
throw, 3rd and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs be critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. That's now 4 field goals for him, and he's doing his part to try and give them a chance to win this game. But one kicker is not going to overcome everything with this team. He needs his guys to start sending them out there for extra points, and his defense to start getting some stops.
Fielded at the 7. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Well, there's another one to Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second down, give to Tootin. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Putting a receiver in motion. Another throw here for McCarthy. Makes the catch. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. There's the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go, set. Mikey, get Cougar, nice. Watch out. Forward, 70.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Count 79 Bronco. 70 range.
Desperation time here. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bronco 80.
He's going to throw it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
4 yards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
10 yards on the pickup.
They give to Algier from the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Broncos.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now a handoff to Algier. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up in ways to begin this series. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Yet another grab for Williams. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60.
Oh, it's a push with the tight end. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Here is Algier. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group, he was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offensive line fast.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Cut 19. Ready? At 19 line.
Throwing again now. McCarthy. It's on target to Williams. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Set. Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working from his end zone. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Throwing it again here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So it's a win for the